lords and ladies, the Battle Brothers, Cornish-Knight, tailor, myself, and Sir Marcus the Brave. Sir Marcus the Brave is fully leveled up now, and we got a lot of stuff done last episode. And now we are trying to make a bit of a living for ourselves. Okay. Bit low on money. You're a bit low on funds. So I am thinking about... We need to upgrade his gear. So I will grab this. It is a bit expensive. But once we take the shield off him, like when he switches to the great sword, he will have more stamina. So that's fine. Plus it gives him a good chunk more armor. Okay. We need work. The crusades are going on down here. I'm going to basically head in this direction and see if we can get work. The fact that we cleared out a lot of the bandits means that we no longer have to worry about this road as much. So yeah. I've only got a level 3 contract. Okay. Right. Food-wise, we're okay. Money-wise, we're okay. No part stuff. What's this? No, it's not worth us. It's not worth us doing level 1 contracts anymore. So we're really needing to be just stuck doing level 2 at the earliest. I might even start thinking about doing level 3, but okay, level 2s. Parcel delivery. Okay. And what's this one? Yeah. Return the rare coins. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this is super easy. The marksmen will be the hard ones to deal with. But we can go to town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 2. There's 2. By the looks of it, 2 units missing. Yeah, the Okay. Okay, let's get this down. I'm not worried about you guys so much. I should be, maybe because my guys can't seem to hit worth a damn. Okay. Okay, take him off the field, please. Did you have the quick hand? No, we really need quick hands. Really, for his shield thing. Let's just keep him up. You're fine. Yeah. I'm just really worried about the guy in the back, which is annoying. Let's see what the AI does. Okay, stun lock my boss is not good. Really, dude, you just gotta try and outflank us. Not your smartest move. Switch to your greatsword, please. Okay, they're flanking. That's fine. Out of action points. Delay. Okay, let's get this done. Then we'll push. I think we will start to release the hounds. Like, you've got this section clear, let's push up. Right, yep. Okay. Dogs are great for overwhelming foes. We don't get as much experience for it, but it is still a worthwhile strategy. More dogs for the party. Okay. Pittance, but prepare to return it. I mean, I don't like tanking my reputation personally. Okay, so we get paid. That's fantastic. Chuck over everything we don't need, which is most of that stuff. Okay. Supplies here. We're doing okay for supplies. I will take the item. It's all the way up there, is it? Lordy day. Okay. No legendary crossbows or anything. Okay. So let's go. The game is telling us to go there, which is probably the quickest by road. Okay. Because we have much quicker momentum with some of the people we've picked up. So, probably at some point we need to talk about who we want to replace, or at least who we can pick up. There will come a time when the minstrel is really useful because getting more renown means better outcomes at the end of the game. Agent is always nice. Yeah. I wish they had developed this mechanic more, the retinue system. I wish they developed it more. It was added very late into the game's development cycle, unfortunately. As a result, it didn't really get the love it deserved. I always felt this game... One thing I will have to probably do eventually at some point is that I should get the... play the mods, this Battle Brothers Legends, that's supposed to be very, very good. I always held off modding this game, predominantly due to the fact that this isn't an easy game to mod. You have to go into the game files, you have to do stuff. So I was always reluctant to do so. But Menace is coming out sometime in the near future, which is why I did a series of this, because Menace is the next game from this studio. And I really, really think it's going to be a good title. Okay, so we dropped off the parcel. They're getting raided, so their goods are being picked off, which is annoying. Another tradable resource, so we have to remember to do that to tick off that objective. What we got here? Parcel delivery, how much? Some time to think about it. What's this? Northern Barbarians. Drive the Barbarians from Pillagers due south. Okay. Oh, what's this one? Region's not safe. Traders are coming up. Brigands. As all my men are coming tied up, I need to patrol the area. How much are we talking about? Okay, let's take that one. Relations-wise with these houses, I'm not making any real inroads with them. But we need to basically patrol the region and, you know, take care of business. Now, I think I might actually take this fight. Okay. It's 10 on 12. I'm not worried about the cannon fodder. I'm worried about the guys in the back. So let's start becoming a pain for them. So they're going to charge into the middle. And we can't hit for stuffing, which is problematic to the extreme. Okay, we need to start putting the pain down on these guys. Because they're going to have the first turn. Okay, so he's going to start flanking me, which is something I cannot allow to happen. So we're going to put all our attention on shooting him to death. That miss is painful. Let's get this going for now. Right, stun lock him, please. We need to kill this guy quick. Okay. Damage to armor is annoying. Yeah, we're starting to get through the armor. Can't hit him. Let's stop putting some penalties on him, please. Okay, so he's broken. We are going to push and see if we can trigger the enemy to respond. Let's see what the AI does. I could actually, to be honest, I could aggressively push. Or we could just basically drop our fatigue down and let it recuperate, which is probably the smarter play. That is problematic. Okay. You've got poison ticking down. You missed, which sucked. Pierced hand is worth it. Okay. Yeah, we need to keep you at bay, because you could come and try and reinforce this flank. So get here and do that. This opens up our central line, which I'm not happy about. Move up to support. Okay, he's got to start pulling back. Stun lock him, please. Okay, that's not great. Okay. I'm not going to chase after the last guy. It's over. Got some loot. And our stuff took a while to get... This got beaten up. Okay. No one is coming out of that smelling like roses. Let's quickly run down here. Many Barbarian Reavers isn't worth it. So let's rush up here. I will quickly stop by the armourer. Get you how to take off your people's gear. This is one thing I always hated about this game. Yeah. Is the fact that you can't repair stuff while they're on characters. You have to constantly strip it off. And okay, so it's... Yeah. Let's get it quickly repaired up, which is not cheap. I'm not going to lie. Actually cost us a good fair chunk of money. But if we're going to be patrolling the roads, we need to have our gear relatively back in action. Okay, lots of thralls. Take them. Okay. They are going to try and wrap around. Right. Easiest way to do this is we're going to pull back the line. Unless we just go full on. I mean, there's enough of them that they'll probably got to try and encircle us, which is problematic. Okay. But I'm not going to allow them to do that. I'm also not going to allow them to try and flank around. So you're going to get out here and put that up. You're going to straight go into that. Where do we want to start putting pressure on? You with your throwing axes. Yeah, we need to kill as lot of these people as possible. So you're going straight over to your sword. You're getting that up. I'm going to get this up. It's not the best formation, but here we go. We need to start clearing out enemies. Okay, get your bloodlust up. Okay. We're just gonna start diving in. Yeah. Okay. They're aggressively trying to flank us. So let's go and you delay. And let's start putting down suppressing fire. Yeah, missing is annoying. You just need to keep that flank tied down. They could make a charge for the central location here, but I'm more worried about this flanking group. Let's delay. No, they're still pushing or trying to push around the flanks. Okay. Works for me. Let's go. Man, they're really pushing that hard. That flanking group push hard. I suppose this is one of the benefits of the AI. They don't worry about casualty loss. Okay. But that's cheeky of you. Yeah, our guys are getting a little bit outflanked. But we should be able to deal with them without too much issue. Yeah. You've got that sound there. And I have full faith that you guys can hold, so I'm going to redeploy you. You're going to come off here and kill him. I'm a bit annoyed. Now let's do this. Bit of damage. That's fine. The reason I'm not attacking is because I'm trying to get experience for my units that need to get experience. Right. Okay. Just have to remember that we can't allow the dogs to steal too much XP from us. Because if we lose too much XP, it is very problematic. Okay, so we wiped those guys out. Yeah, I should have sowed some stuff. That was my mistake. Some of the more beaten up shields we can sell. $40. Okay. So we've hit our quota, which is fine. Do they have the... No, they don't. Okay, where's the next person? All the way over there. Okay. What I want to do is I want to hold off until we can get somewhere that gets the safe road buff. Okay, company comes across a small boy who's climbing up a tree. Gotten stuck, no parents in sight. Guess we can help him. You send Sir Marcus the Brave to try and retrieve the ball. Using Magnus' sail as a step stool, he launches himself onto the roof and gets the ball. The boy is just ecstatic and smile on his face warms even the most cynical of mercenaries. Okay, so the boy's happy. Yeah, let's quickly nip down here and turn that in. I want to try and get the safe roads, pop, which will then get us a really good payout. Yeah. Because with that, we can now... you basically, safe roads gives you a benefit. Both the selling and buying stuff. So... well, we lose a little bit of money on that, but we can now sell... we don't get actually that much, but it's more than nothing. So let's just pawn all this stuff off. They've got a little bit of amber. I will buy the amber, buy the food. And then we've got to rush back here to complete the contract as soon as possible. Right. Got paid 20, so we got 2,000 crowns for that. They won't give us a lot for this, which is annoying, but it's better than nothing. Plus it adds to our trading quotas. That one is a lot harder than I thought, judging by what was going on. Let's see what he wants. Parcel delivery duty. Southwest by road, so that's something you can do to keep moving. Go on. Ah, okay. Hunt down monsters in the region of Spiderwood and other regions. Return, yeah. Nah, I'm going to take the parcel delivery job, which is down this way, and we're just going to head back down south. With the money we have, with the provisions we have, we probably need to get some more tools, to be honest. And it's, okay, Fallen Star under the band of North Crusaders. Yeah, I'm going to buy the timber and buy some of that. And we'll press on down here. Well, on the march, you find a drunken nobleman tottering aside the path. No, leave him be. That kind of thing can end really badly. Like, there's a lot of chances in this game to get messed up reputation-wise. So you have to be so careful. Okay, so what work do they have here? When you came here, do you realise how quiet it was? Okay, so someone's taking them. Hunt down what's terrorising the region. Okay, we're going to take that. If it's dire wolves, it sounds like dire wolves. It's either dire wolves or it's some kind of beast monster. Nope, it's even worse. Oh lord, there's a lot of them. And the thing is, they've got high advantage. Okay, we need to buddy up right now. And they've caught us in a really bad position. Okay, let's think about this logically. Who can I use to basically pull someone out of position? It's going to have to be you. So you're going to take hits running away. That's fine. This is actually really bad. They've caught us in a nasty choke point. That way is going to be hard to hold. Okay. You two are going to stand here because we have nowhere else for you to go. You're going to stand here and help support that line. You're going to go here. Get a sealed wall up. You can't get there. Okay, so we're in a bad position. We're in a really bad position. Okay. Because he's really exposed. Best I can do is rotate with him. Let me get that up. The next turn he jumps over the wall. Okay. There is a lot of them. Holy hells, there's a lot. Okay. Big guy in the back is problematic. I really need to get you out of formation. I need you to basically hold your turn for a second. Yeah, we need to basically start really killing these things. Because if nothing else, if they start feeding, we are in for a rough time. Delay. Yeah. You need to basically kill that one, and then you've got to stand there like a stone wall. Keep that up. You need to get up here and stop them from getting through to start feeding on the bodies of the smaller ones. You're going to go there and basically help support. You can't do anything. I'm going to push you out, and you're going to hold this. You two are going to hold this section here, and we are going to then have to try and play as defensively as possible, because this is going to get really nasty really quickly. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Okay. We're not hitting anybody at this rate. And we can't easily get through this. So that big guy has to go down. If I can actually ever hit a target in this game. This is bad. This is really bad. You need to get that up, and you need to get block up. You need to kill that one as much as possible, and then you're going to go over there and basically stop them. I will pop the adrenaline rush. You need to have this up, and we need to start stabbing this guy in the face. Same with you. You're going to go up there and support. You've got to start making your way around. Let's see if we can get some morale break going on. Okay, he's dead. So we have dominated this line here. And that's what I was worried about, folks. The big ugly thing came on. Now we're going to have to try and deal with it. Which is a nightmare for me. Yeah, because we now need to put all focus on beating this thing unconscious as quickly as possible. And we are not in a good position to do that. Stamina build-up is going to become a problem. Okay, that one's running away. Okay. continue to stun lock it. This one's coming around. Crossbow to the chest. Adrenaline rush, please. Okay. A bunch of them are rallying and coming back, which is unfortunate. Okay. Take him out of the picture, please. Yeah, beat him to death. I can see why they were having problems though with people disappearing. The amount of them that were being picked off. Run them down. Yeah, we'll just quickly tie up loose ends. And then we'll end our turn. And there's only 2 left on the map, and we killed most of them. This was a really nasty ambush. Let's let them end their turn and get off the map. This could have gone a lot worse. Just the sheer fact that we are able to actually get a slightly solid defensive lineup. Yeah. And that was all. The Nesks are interesting specimens to behold. I wonder what falls on that spectrum. Yeah, okay. Get paid. They don't have any trading goods. And we won't get paid well for these if we turn them in. I know there is a taxidermist up there, but I'm more interested in going back down this way. Okay. Yeah, stuff fighting out in the woods. Probably gonna have to go and do with those orcs before long. Okay. So let's sell the wooden planks for a little bit of a profit. We won't get a lot for selling any of this stuff yet. So let's just grab some more food supplies. Anything stand out? Oh, there is a billow. Very nice. In the weaponsmith. Should really be thinking about getting some better weapons and armor. Looking for legendary stuff, if there's anything particular. These helmets are fantastic. Select helmets are some of the best helmets in the game for range units. Because they are the only helmets that give full head cover, that give over 100 head protection without a loss of vision. So these helmets are really, really good to get. So I am going to buy one. It's expensive, but we need to be investing in our range units. Because they are the thing that makes us the most money. And also just a bad sniper shot taking them out is annoying. Okay, so you're leveled up. More stuff for you. Your stamina is fine. Higher in the turn order. Morale's terrible, but there's not a lot. More range defense from counter snipers. What is it that we want to give to you? Too fast, gain 50% of the target's current initiative as a bonus to melee and range defense, which is really good. Because he's got really high initiative. 15%. That's actually going to be a fairly good boost in that. Being able to switch out with units is good. His resolve is terrible, so there's no point in him having that. Headshots. Like for him, it's like we don't get a lot of headshots, to be honest, but it is always useful. Probably dodge is a good one to have for him. Either that or something like crippling strike, which means that he's more likely to inflict injury. Because injuries really are quite nasty. But I'm going to probably take dodge just because it's useful to preserve his life. How long is it before you get up? Okay, a while still. Yeah, I'm going to sell off that helmet because I'm pretty sure we don't really need it anymore. Yeah. We could pay for some training. That would be something that would probably be a good investment of money. 20 XP for the next 5 battles. Yeah. Okay, let's grab him some training. Anybody else coming up? He's coming really close to getting to his next level. As are you. To be honest, I really need to get the back line up and running more. So you're going to get it. And you're going to get it. So we're paying a fair chunk of our money out. But it does give us a lot of benefits. Also, if we look at the contracts, that's not great. Right, so we need to basically pick our fights. We need to have a number of fights where we're getting a lot of experience, which is always a hard thing to figure out where to get it. I mean, we have a number of these places we can knock over. Or we can try and take a couple of large extermination jobs. We're just trying to get as much experience as possible. Taking a lot of missions. Working on this. And getting that out of the way, but that's for next time. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been Battle Brothers, a Cornish-Knight's Tale. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.